Hey, good morning, friends. Hector here, Corpus Christi. A beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning here in Corpus Christi. Going to try to get back into the groove of doing my videos outside. The weather's nice. Spring break is past. Last week was a crazy week. Kind of threw my schedule off with not having to take my daughter to school. I got into this really good routine. I want to kind of share something that's kind of been on my mind, and actually one of my fellow instructors, Luca up in Canada, he kind of mentioned this yesterday, and it, kind of triggered my thoughts on this. I think one of the, other than people getting bored with programs and not knowing what to do, I think one of the main reasons why, certain people struggle to get healthier, to stay healthy, to start a training program, to stick with a training program. And a lot of it, as far as coaches, a lot of it's our fault. The dirty truth about coaches, guys, is we're human. We're not perfect. We make mistakes, and I mean, oh my gosh, I love my ice cream and pizza probably more than the next person, and I fall and I stumble all the time, and I make bad food choices several times, but I don't let it keep me down, right? I make those bad food choices and I move forward. I wasn't born a natural gifted athlete. This is, currently where I'm at is something I've had to work very hard, and I still am not where I want to be. Currently, to this day, I'm probably the chubbiest I've ever been. Before I was, fairly lean, 195 pounds, and now I'm about what I consider a chubby 205. So, we're not, by no means, guys, are we perfect as coaches and trainers. Even as martial artists, we make mistakes, and I think what happens is it's fun to do feats of strength and to show ourselves doing certain workouts and things like that, and that's to a certain extent inspiring, and but I think that can give off this impression to people that that we're so disciplined that we don't make mistakes, and then some people feel like, well, I can't make any mistakes, and I think that's one of the reasons why as soon as someone makes a mistake, they just kind of give up in general, because they feel that we don't make the mistakes, and they feel that we don't struggle with, food addictions, sugar cravings and things like that. We, like I said, I have a huge sweet tooth, and ice cream is my weakness. And I think that's one of the, that probably has to be one of the most mentally challenging things for people, is that as soon as they make a mistake, one mistake, and then it's like, that's it, the program's over, I might as well just, give up and give in. I missed one training day this week, so I'm just not going to go the rest of the week. And guys, you just want to make sure that you understand that we as coaches, we go through the same exact things that you go through, the same exact things, the same pains. And I think, this is just my opinion, I feel that me as a coach and as a business owner, it's just as challenging as the everyday person, and maybe even more challenging, because we're so focused on helping you guys, we're so focused on helping improve your health, that sometimes we neglect ourselves, and we don't spend the time that we need with our families, and we neglect our own health. There's been several times when I only get to train, once or twice a week, because, I've just been so deep with work and with, creating programs, etc., that sometimes I neglect my own health. So, and we see this all the time in every profession. I mean, how many times do we see, our own family doctors that are crazy out of shape? And I think like people in the medical community have some of the worst health there is, and they're in the healthcare profession, right? How many nurses do we see that are 100 pounds overweight and they smoke cigarettes, and same with doctors that are overweight and smoke cigarettes, and it's like they spend so much of their time and so much of their energy dealing with people that are suffering with health that they actually neglect their own health. So the same thing with coaches, guys. Sometimes we we're so focused on dedicating our time and our energy and pouring it into you that sometimes we neglect our own health. So I just kind of want to take some time and address this, because this is something where, we see fitness people on magazines and this and that, and we think that, oh, well, we got to be perfect in order to succeed with our health. No, you're going to fall off. You're going to fall off several times, but this is a journey. That's why we call it a lifestyle. As adults, we have to take personal responsibility for our actions and our decisions, and we fall off, get back up, make the decision of staying on that, of staying on track with your goals. And also, what's your life's purpose? One of the, if you ask someone what their life's purpose is, they'll probably give you this deer in the headlights look, like they don't know what their life's purpose is. I know what my life's purpose is, and this has taken me a long time to figure this out, and I've actually gotten clear and solid on this over the last 1.5 to 2 years since I've been doing the Miracle Morning Practice. And my mission in life, my goal in life is to create a stronger, healthier, and happier human race, period. That's it. And I'm the best at what I do. No one can do what I do. I know this. This is something that I know and that is set in stone. And I do make mistakes, and I do make, poor decisions all the time when it comes to my health sometimes. But I don't let it break. I don't let it hold me down. I get right back up, and I get up Monday morning, or I get up the next day, and I correct the errors that I've made. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I've got for you. If you've been struggling with your health, just know that as coaches, we struggle too. And hopefully this resonates with some of you guys. If it does, leave a comment below. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have. If not, feel free to personal message me or reach out to me or anything like that. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Last week was kind of a crazy week with spring break. I was kind of inconsistent with putting my videos out there. Something I am going to be working on over the next week is one of the things I think people struggle with. This is going to be for a future episode. One of the things I think people struggle with on nutrition-wise is, I hear a lot of, Hector, I'm eating right and I'm making good food choices, but I'm actually gaining weight, or I'm not getting leaner, I'm not losing weight. And that has, if they are making the food choices like they say that they're making, I think it comes down to, are they eating enough of the right foods? So at the end of the day, when it comes down to science, we all have a certain maintenance calories that we need to consume on a daily basis. So depending on how much energy we're expending, and we need to consume a certain amount of energy. And when I talk about energy, I'm talking about, calories, food in, and then energy expenditure. So this is something I'm going to be working on. I've got a little something that I'm cooking up for you guys. It's a free download, but I don't want to spoil the surprise, so to speak, but something I'm going to be working on, and that's going to be one of my next live posts. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, on the bottom right, please share this with someone that you think may be struggling with this same exact thing, because so many people struggle with this, thinking that they have to be perfect, and if they mess up one time, then the program's over. So just want to let you know, guys, that we struggle with the same things you guys do. And if you're enjoying these videos, on the bottom right, there should be an alert to be notified when I go live again. And that's all I got for you guys. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.